Jen Hudson at Vibrations Yoga, and thank you for joining this class. Today we're going to do just a deep stretch and relaxation class, so we won't even really be coming to a stand. We'll stay down at the mat. We're just going to do a little bit of movement, some breath work, and some stretching, just to kind of let a lot of things go. Sorry, the neighbor just lit something on fire. Alright, so we'll start coming to a tall seat. And close your eyes. I want you to just bring all of your awareness to the feeling of your breath going in and out of your nose. And as you're taking those breaths, maybe just observe the sounds that are taking place around you. See if you can identify the sound that's the farthest away. Notice the sound that's closest to you. Take a big full breath and empty out. Another big breath in and exhale. You can open your eyes if you'd like. We're going to reach up overhead, breath in. Turn your palms down towards the ground, exhale down. Flip your palms up, inhale, reach. Turn your palms down, exhale down. Big breath, reach up again. And then exhale the arms down. Go ahead and just take some little side-to-side gazes over your shoulders. We're going to bring the head through center, and we're going to circle the head around. You can just swoop the head like side to side across the front of your chest if it feels bad to drop the head back. Otherwise, full circles are welcome. Add a little breath in, inhaling as you drop the head back. Exhale as the chin comes across the chest. Now we'll go the other way. Awesome. Bring your head up tall, and I want you to do just kind of like a little bobblehead, just making like little tiny circles. And gradually let it become bigger. And the other way, just little tiny bobbles. take a big breath and open our chest wide. Reach the arms back. It's broadening the chest. And then we'll exhale, wrap around, give yourself a hug. Maybe nestle your shoulders up side to side towards your ears. Notice which arm's on top. We're going to switch. Big breath, open. And then exhale, switch the crossover. And take a big breath, open wide again, broaden the chest. And then exhale the arms down. Go ahead, keep your right fingertips down towards the ground. And you're going to drop your head to the left. If you want a little extra stretch, just bring your left hand to the top of your head, gently nudging down. And add a tiny little rock of the head, just real subtle. And then we'll go ahead and allow the head to come up. Give it a little side to side. You're going to leave your left fingertips down, ear drops, or right ear drops to the right shoulder. Again, option to just bring the right fingertips to the top of the head, giving it a little nudge deeper. Tiny, tiny movement if you'd like. And we'll gently release, bring the head up. We are going to do some swiveling in the spine and the trunk of the body. So you can take your legs out long if you'd like, or keep them crossed. I feel like having my legs long. And I want you to flex your feet, pulling the toes back towards you, body up tall. Legs are long, you can engage them a bit. And we're just going to bring your fingertips to the tops of your shoulders. And I want the movement to just come from the center of your body. So we're just going to start with just a tiny little swiveling movement. And it can gradually increase. Make sure that you don't start like slouching and doing it. You really want to lengthen the spine up. And add some deep breaths. If you want to do it slower, you can. And you can do it a little bit quicker. So you just feel what feels nice for you. Nice deep breaths. We'll take just a few more breaths. And we'll slow it down, bringing it back to center. Let's go ahead and take the legs out a little bit wider. I think I'm facing uphill a little bit. So you don't have to have your legs as wide as they can go, but just a little bit wider here. And where the legs aren't really going to be involved, I want you to bring your hands up behind the head. Now we're going to do just some side-to-side bends with breath. The goal is not to hit your elbow to the thigh. You're just going to either side. The legs are just going to help stabilize you, I guess. We're going to take a breath in. And exhale, just bend over to the right. Inhale up tall. And exhale to the left. And stay with that movement. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to lower to either side. And close your eyes if you like, just feeling the body. Maybe noticing as you do this a few times if you can go a little bit farther. Maybe you'll notice one side's tighter than the other. Let's see what shows up for you. that side body. Big breaths. Use the breath to move. Take one more to each side. Let's go ahead, take the arms up, deep breath in. And while your legs are wide, we're just going to exhale, folding forward, moving from your hips. And see where you land. We're just going to take some breaths here. Next few breaths, I want you to pay some attention to your feet. You can point the toes and sink in a little bit more. Just take a couple breaths, pointing the toes. Release from your fold just a bit. We're going to lift the toes up, flex, so I'm pulling them back. And to see how that changes the stretch in the back of your legs. That added lift might help you, or if you want to sink back down, go for it. Just tuning in to your breath. Notice where you see the or feel the stretch in your legs. One more breath, pull those toes back. Exhale. And slowly start to walk your body up. We are going to come into a tabletop. We'll meet at hands and knees. And I want you to just draw some circles with your hips. So you're going to push them out to one side, swoop them back towards your heels, and around to the other side. Just this nice circular motion. Inhaling forward. Exhale to swoop around. Let's pause at the center and go the other way. Remember, inhale forward, exhale swooping around. We're going to take one more swoop around. And we'll come to center in a tabletop. Let's go ahead and widen the knees here. Big toes will touch, and you're just going to rock back. Set your hips back onto your heels. We're going to come into child's pose for just a few breaths, reaching the arms long. And as you bring your forehead down to the mat, give your chin a little tuck towards your chest, just so you can create some length in your neck. One more breath in and out. Lift up a bit. We're going to take your right arm and reach underneath the left. There's a nice reach so you can come down onto that right shoulder. And bring an ear towards the mat. Notice your breath. And inhale, lifting up, coming back to the center of your mat. Rock back again in child's pose, just lengthening. Inhale, lifting the body up just a bit. We're going to send the left arm underneath the right until you can come down onto that left shoulder. And gently bring your head down towards the mat, towards your left ear. Let's come back up through center. I'm going to come into a tabletop again. We're going to send your right leg out to the side of you. And you're going to plant your foot down, making sure your toes aim forward. And then you're going to bring the body up. I'm going to take a big breath, reach high. And then go ahead, exhale over towards that right leg, stretching through the side body again. You can rest your arm on your right leg if you like, just don't push on your knee joint. Take one more deep breath, reach. And then we're going to come up. Take a breath in, reach up. And then exhale, sit back towards that left heel. Reach the hands towards the mat. You can allow this right foot to come up now if you'd like, or if it allows, you can keep it down. Breath in and out. Shift our weight forward. I want you to balance on your left knee and left hand. We're actually going to swing this right foot around and bring it into your right hand. You're going to pull that heel back towards your booty, stretching across the front of your right hip. You're going to gently press that hip forward as you pull the heel back. Deep breaths. One more big breath in. And exhale, carefully release. We're going to come back into tabletop. Let's take a few cat-cows here. So you'll inhale, chin and chest lifts. belly down. And exhale, round your spine up, chin to chest. Inhale forward, belly down, chin high. And exhale, round it out. Again. Let's do one more. Round out to cat. Flatten the spine. We're going to send the left leg out straight. Foot flat, toes aiming forward. I'm going to go ahead and bring the body up tall. That is nice out. Take a breath in, reach up. I'm going to exhale, reach over towards the left. Again, you can rest your arm here gently, just don't push on your knee joint. Just lengthen that side body, deep breaths. Inhale, bring the body up tall. Exhale, hips back towards that right foot. Arms reach forward. Again, the long leg, you can lift the toes up so we can stretch the back of that leg. Next inhale, we're going to shift the weight forward. Now we're going to balance on our right knee, right hand. If it feels a little wobbly, you can always swivel that foot out. Just give yourself like a little kickstand. I'm going to bring this left foot into our left hand and pull it back. And make sure your knee's not really high up. You want to kind of aim it down and then just pull that heel towards your butt. Press forward on your hips gently. Deep breaths. Take another big breath in. Exhale to release. Just give those hips a little side to side. We're going to extend the right leg back and then step it all the way over to the left. And I want you to look over your left shoulder towards that foot. Release back to center. And extend your left leg back long. Step it over to the right side of your mat. Look over your right shoulder. And then back to center. Let's go ahead and come up to kind of like standing on our knees here. And you can curl your toes under. It'll elevate your heels. We're going to just play with a side-to-side camel variation. So if you can reach towards the heels, you're welcome to leave the tops of the feet down on the mat. I feel that the heels will allow you to just reach a little bit easier. Or you can use blocks. So let's take a big breath, reach up. You're going to carefully exhale, reach your right hand back towards the heel. If you can't quite reach it, just place it on your low back and reach over. Couple breaths. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, reach back with the left hand. Lift the chest, press the hips forward. Deep breath in. Let it out. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come down into Child's. Let's keep the knees close together so you can get more of a rounding in the spine. I want you to reach for your right heel. You can leave those toes tucked if you like. I want to kind of swoop around back and forth through this camel. So let's hold that right heel. We're going to swoop your left arm over towards the right. Press your hips forward. And then swoop down, drop your hips. Reach around left hand to left heel. Right hand sweeps up, press forward. Just kind of flowing side to side, lifting and lowering the hips as you go. Inhale as you sweep up. And exhale as you sweep down and around. And this time we'll sweep down towards Child's Pose and hold. This fly is biting me. One more big breath in and out. Let's inhale, shift forward. And we're going to come into a half pigeon. So you can bring, let's say, your left foot over towards your right hand, knees by your right wrist, and extend your right leg back long. I'm just going to scooch it back. You want this front shin as parallel to the front of your mat as possible. And if you feel that left hip is dropping over, you might tuck a blanket or a block underneath that hip. I'm going to take a breath in, lifting the chest up. And this might be enough for you, or you can slowly start to work your way down. And this can be a pretty intense stretch for some, so just ease your way into it. Another way to modify is to do a deer pose, or some people call it cheerleader, or this back knee is just out to the side. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of that. You can also go to your back into a reclined pigeon. So if you're in half pigeon, stay there. I'm going to show reclined pigeon if you're not familiar with it. Come to your back. You can bring an ankle over the top of your opposite thigh, and then reach around that thigh and pull back. I'm going back to my half pigeon. Let's just take a few more breaths in this pigeon. we'll slowly start to work your way to the other side. You might lift into a plank or down dog from your pigeon to get to the other side. And again, just settling in at your pace, breathing into those tense places. If you find this enjoyable, just relax into it. And just be with the sensations in your body, be with your breath. Take one more breath in and out. And slowly start to lift up. Let's bring that back leg around to the front so you're in a seated position. And let's just touch the soles of the feet, let those knees bounce, open up those hips a little bit. While you're here, you might give your feet a little squeeze, show them some love. Head on down to our backs. I'm going to go sideways because we're going to go into a happy baby. So when you come to your back, feel free to give your knees a little squeeze in towards your chest, a little sway. And then reach through, grab your either peace fingers around your big toes, or you can hold the outside edges of your feet. Excuse me. And add a little rock side to side. Let's go ahead and release from that happy baby, knees into chest. Just roll those ankles out, point and flex your feet. We're going to roll onto our right side with the knees, so kind of like in a fetal position. Arms are going to be out. I want you to watch the left arm, or whatever the top arm is, open all the way into a twist. Let's try to let everything relax. Bring your head back to center first, and then the arm. And then we can grab the knees, roll onto your back. A little sway. And we'll do the opposite. So we'll kind of stay in that little ball shape. Roll over to your left side, reaching the arms out. And then we'll watch that right arm open, up and over. Take a couple deep breaths and relax into it. Just a couple more breaths. Let's go ahead and bring the head back to center. And then lift the arm. And then grab those knees, roll onto your back again. Let's take a little side to side sway. We're just going to do one more little back stretch. Just bring the feet down to the mat, hip distance apart. I want you to tilt your pelvis forward so your spine meets the mat. And on a breath in, just go ahead and lift those hips up gently into a bridge. I'm lopsided here. Walk those shoulders in, just give those hips a nice press up. Deep breaths. Take one more breath in. And exhale, slowly lowering down, top to bottom. Hips hit last. Let's hug those knees one last time. And make your way into your final resting pose, either a reclined butterfly or Shavasana. However you wish to rest down. You can take any little shifts in the body to settle in. Excuse me. I want you to be with your breath. Let's take big full inhales through the nose. Pause at the top. And complete exhale. Pausing at the bottom. Full breath in. And hold it. And full breath out. Hold it out. Full breath in. And hold. Full breath out. And hold it out. And stay with that. You can add longer holds if you'd like. Just keeping all your focus on your breath and your body. Take one more big breath in and out, adding those pauses. Let's bring some movement into your hands. Wiggle your fingers, circle your wrists. Let's make fists and then fan the fingers out. Fists and fan. Just opening and closing the hands. And let the hands relax. Let's wiggle the feet around a little bit. Wiggle your toes. Maybe scrunch them, fan them out. Kind of like you're opening and closing your feet. And then you can stay on your back or roll onto your side. Let's make our way up into a seated position. And keep your eyes closed. And sit up tall, checking the length of your spine. Allow your heart to lift, shoulders back. I want you to think of 3 things that give you a deep felt sense of gratitude. What makes you feel really grateful in your heart? So I'll take a deep breath. Sigh it out. Take another breath. Reach way up high. Reach those arms. Exhale, hands into heart. Thank you so much for joining me in this little gentle movement, stretchy flow. I hope the weather wherever you are is equally beautiful as it is here. It's a nice day. Please, please, please get outside and enjoy some fresh air. It's so good for you. May your thoughts be peaceful, your words be kind, and your hearts filled with love, joy, and gratitude. Namaste.